Well, everybody, welcome back once again to the channel. You know it is JJ with you on JJ's PC Builds. Now it's time for it's time for pre-built PC deals. And this is going to be the first episode to this. We're going to try to do it once a week like we do graphics card nightmares. And we're going to see if it's a perfect time to upgrade without breaking the bank. So you can join us as we dive into the world of PCs, pre-built PCs that is, and uncover whether or not the golden moment to snag a bargain will be out there. We'll break it down, we'll try to dissect it a little bit and show you the value of it. And we'll try to go, looking on different various sites. So that way you get a good idea if there's going to be a good deal, bad deal, or whatever. But we'll try to break down the best we can. So, today's pre-built systems, let's see if they're a steal. Or they're just basically a tech trap. Whether you're upgrading or just starting out, probably just starting out. And if you just want to, save yourself the hassle of building a PC, well, this will be the perfect spot. So we'll take a look and see what's out there for pre-builts. And believe it or not, none of those companies that we're going to show you today are sponsored. They don't sponsor us. They didn't send us any merchandise or money or anything else. So that's in the future. If they do, then we'll let you know that, so that we tell you guys and we're honest and update with you so you don't think we're messing around, basically. So what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves started and then do our normals. We're going to go ahead and go to Amazon and see what is really cooking. So we're not going to stick a range on them. We're not going to do that because there's many people that are going to say, well, I want to look at the high end and what the high end's got. Well, this one's $3,600. Let's see if it's worth its weight. And I know that's what you guys are waiting to see. This is a Panorama gaming PC desktop NVD GeForce NVD. Okay. That must be short for NVIDIA. Whatever. RTX 5080. Okay. It's got an Intel 24-core i9 14900KF. I don't know how true that is. It's got 64 gigs of DDR5 system RAM, 2 terabyte SSD, NVMe. It's got Wi-Fi 6E. It's got an HDMI. Well, duh. It's got Windows Pro, best 2025 pre-built Tower RGB gaming computer. Okay. So I'm looking at this right here. This is what I'm looking at, guys. Okay, truthfully, this looks like the same drama that a lot of people put on their stuff. Is if you look at the buttons right here, and you guys are gonna laugh about this. That case is the exact same case I got right here. And this was only $79. Same exact case, and $79. This is preposterous. So now we know what the price of the case is. Looking at it, and you can see that okay, so you look at the fans, okay, the height of the fans. So you got two fans that are 120, so you got 240, and you got half of 120, so you got 60. So you got a 300 length in the case. You got a 360 on top and one in the back. And they got 3 on the bottom. So that means on the opposite side of the case, they got a small form factor power supply. Okay, this is just the way I'm feeling it out. They're using a 360 graphics card, a 5080. It's got 3 fans. It's 2.5 slots. I'm just breaking it down, guys. This one right here, I'm just breaking it down. Look at this. Okay, they say it speeds up to 6 gigahertz single core. Don't get it wrong, it's not going to be 6 gigahertz all core. So don't get butthurt over that. It's got content creation is more, you're going to need 18 terabytes or more, especially if you're going to do this many, many years. It's got a Gen 4 M.2 hyper-fast boot up. Not true. 30 times faster performance than a traditional hard drive. Okay, well, a traditional hard drive is only got a 500 megabyte startup. So, and this is only going to start up at 1800 megabytes in the beginning. I can say about 3 to 4 times fast, but I can't say 30 times faster. So 16 gigabytes on the video card. Anything that's gonna jump out at me, it's, oh yeah, they got ultra settings, detailed 1080p full HD resolution. Smooth one. Look at it, guys. I can't make this up. Okay, look, I can't make that up right there. I don't know how well you can see it, but this says the Panorama is the best pre-built gaming PC ready to run your favorite games and at ultra settings, detailed 1080p full HD resolution. Okay. That's the screen I run right now. Okay. So you're telling me the graphics card is that shitty? And smooth 100 plus FPS gameplay. Well, that's a no-brainer moment because 1080p is going to give you 100 FPS. I mean, that's a no-brainer. Not unless you get an older card. I mean, like a serious older card. Make sure you got your drink and snacks, by the way, guys. I don't have any ice in here right now to shake it for you, but maybe the next time I do a video, I will. Content creators. Ideal for content creators. It's ideal if you're going to run it at 4K and only get about 60 to 70 FPS, maybe, without running DLSS 4 and all that junk in the foreground. If you're just going to run it raw horsepower, you might get 60 or 70 FPS at 4K, which is not bad. But this is, to me, this feels like a misadvertisement, guys. I mean, you know, for real. This makes me feel like it's a misadvertisement somewhere. I mean, looking at the case, I'm not really jumping over joy of the case. I mean, basically the case you can buy all day long on the internet for $70. I mean, what, it's got 64 gigs of RAM, and they market resolution at 1080p. The 5080 is not a 1080p card, people. mark it as that. And it's only got 4.6 out of 5 stars. And I really can't show you all that nonsense, so okay. That's not a good deal for $3,600. Let's see, what else is popping out of the market? They got a 9950X with the 5080 for $3,900, almost $4,000. And it's got 96 gigabytes of DDR5. Oh, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to show you guys this one here, and after that, I am going to go and look the low side. 96 gigabytes of DDR5, and it doesn't tell you what DDR5 is. Doesn't tell you what type of RAM. It tells you Windows 11 Home. Joke. That's a joke, guys. If you're going to sell this to me for $3,900 and it's only $24 for Windows 11 Pro, you can get a Windows 11 Pro key, and you're going to be that cheap for a system that's close to $4,000. $4,000. Okay. To me, that I will consider no-go. And no-go, no-go, no-go. And this one for $1,839 with the 4070 Super, 14900 KF, that's still a no-go. I wouldn't go over $1,500 if you're buying the pre-built. This one right here, I've already seen this, and I showed you guys on the live stream the last time. And if you would like a white build, this is only $1,300. I don't like this one right here because it just, when you got things covering the front and the airflow, it's just not worth it. So, let's see, 5700G, $530 PC. Let's take a look. For you guys that are wondering, a 5700G is not bad for older games, but don't expect it to play high end. Not for $530. But if you're looking for a starter system to start up with, let's dig into this a little bit more. Let's see if it tells you anything about the motherboard. It tells you about the 8-core, 16-thread, 16 megabyte, 4.6 gigahertz. Yeah, quiet optimal. Okay, it doesn't tell me anything. That doesn't tell me anything. That doesn't tell me anything. So we're supposed to guess what kind of motherboard is in this kind of PC. But we'll take and we'll gander, guys. This is all you do for shopping. You do your homework when you're shopping for your PC. I mean, especially if you have a budget, and I first tell you, start with the budget. First start with the budget, and then you'll know exactly what you can afford. And then when it comes to your graphics card and your CPU and your motherboard and your system RAM, those are 4 key factors. There's another key factor, your M.2 SSD, but let's say all 5 of those key factors. Let's put in another factor, your power supply, 6 factors. And the airflow of the case, that's 7 factors. But what we're looking at is different pre-builts. See, I wouldn't even recommend this to you unless you can't afford over $600. Then I would recommend to go to an 8700G. not a 5700G. I would recommend going to an 8700G. So, 519, they got a Xeon processor. That's not going to be for you. They got a 2060, the 8-gen processor with the 2060 for older games. That's not too bad. Let's have a look at this for 619. They got different models here. They got one for 649. They got 580, 470, 1660 Super, 5700. But this one's a 2060 Super, 8 gigabyte. Looks like it comes with the keyboard and mouse too. Doesn't look half bad. I mean, if you want to run a 20 series graphics card, yeah, I agree that it'll do 60 FPS. They got a whole listing of this. Doesn't give any more specs that we can use. Let's see. That's the $620 one. Let's see. Let's grab some specs from here. Let's see. It's a STG USA, however you say their name. It's got Windows 11 Home. It's got i7 8-gen processor, whatever kind's in there. It's got 2.2 gigahertz. It's got 16 gigabytes of RAM. Does it have upgradability? That's going to be the question. Could it be upgradable? Maybe. Maybe. So, looking at it, it might be a good pre-built. Let's see. I got an i7 8750H, 2060 Super, a 1 terabyte hard drive, 16 gigabytes of DDR4, 1 stick, and it holds 2. So, and it's got 3 fans in the front, 2 at the bottom, 1 in the back. That's not too bad. Let's look at that card again. It's got 1 8-pin connector. Looks like it's got an ITX motherboard. Got an ITX motherboard. And it's got a spot for M.2, so you might be able to fit 4 terabytes M.2 and put another 16 gig stick in there and give it 32 gigs of RAM. I know it's like adding an extra accessory, but guys, $620 and you get this right here. And then if you really look at it and you add another stick, let's say, we'll just type in Amazon again. Amazon. Okay, so we go here. We type in DDR4 RAM. Okay, so if you really want to look at it and you're saving that kind of money, and let's say you got an $800 budget, you know, and you're on an older model, you know, your computer's like 10, 12 years old, you could go and, I mean, you could go this kit right here for 46 and get a paired up kit, or you can go this kit right here for 48, but that's 3200 megahertz. I think you would want a 3600 megahertz. That's 3200. Let's see. Let's do CL18. So this will narrow everything down for you. See, let's see. What else do they got? Anything else that they can nail down for you? Let's say 2. Let's say DDR4. Okay, so now, and you know what? You could even go to Patriot Memory Viper Elite 2, 64 gig, 3200 for 89. I mean, 32 gigs, not bad. Or you can go to Olo, 32 gig, 3600, CL18, UDEM for 52. Or you can keep digging and you can get, well, that's a 6.2 kit, so that's not going to help any. Let's see. You're looking for a 32, 3600. You can get silicon power for $55. That's not bad for 3600, 32 gigabyte. That's perfect right there. I mean, for $50. This is just giving, guys, this is just giving you an idea of what you can do if you want to upgrade. I know you're going to say, well, why should you upgrade when it should already have it? Look at the price. That's the question. Look at the price. $620. Okay, guys, when you're buying PCs, pre-built PCs for less than $700, then you're going to end up switching out parts. Now, let's say your old PC that you have still has DDR4, but you got 3600 CL18 RAM from your old computer, right? You can always take that and transfer it to this new computer, and then take this RAM for the new computer and put it in your old computer and have 2 computers. So, and with this motherboard here, you could go up to maybe, with graphics card, you could probably go up to a 4070 Super. So keep that in mind too. 8-gen should be able to handle a 4070 Super. I got an 8-gen PC here, and it handles my 4070, so it should handle the 4070 Super. 8-gen. But as far as the 50 series, I don't think so. But if you get, like, let's say you do the 9070, should handle the 9070. I mean, if you can get, let's say, you guys get the point. You guys get the point. So, looking at this, you can go that route, or you can keep looking for PCs, get one that with the card that you like. This one's got a 4060. Not a lot of people are fans of 4060s right now. But if that's all that's on the market and you're in a hurry for a PC, then that might be the way to go. But I would look at some of your older pre-built PCs that you can get with a decent CPU. I mean, this one's got a decent CPU in it. It's got 16 gig of DDR4. But it's got to save $40 with the coupon. So this is basically like a $440 PC. $440. Interesting. Got some decent parts in there. Do you like a white build? Or you can go this one right here. This one's pretty decent for $900. Depending on the, what you're going to use it for. This says pre-built computer tower for office. Oh, it's got an i5 13400F 4060. You can still game. And probably with the motherboard, you could probably still get some game out of it. Not too bad. That's got a 580 for $500. Now, that's probably not going to be your wheelhouse. Ooh, lordy. We're getting up to about the 30-minute mark. So you guys get pretty much the idea of how we're going to start out every week, and we're going to do this once a week. Let's go back to the main screen. Once a week, we're going to do this. We're going to do this like we do graphics card nightmares, but we are going to do this as a pre-built series to see what new comes out, so that way we can keep you up to date on some of the newer stuff as well. This is just giving you guys an idea of what we're going to be looking at. And if you have any suggestions, you can leave your comments on this video below. But anyway, if you made it to the end of the video, and we do appreciate you most definitely, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Don't forget to turn your notifications on so you know when I post the next video. Until then, next time, in the next video, you know what it is, and we'll see you on the next one.